Hello, welcome. My name is Alex. Thank you for being here. This is my yoga YouTube channel. I am here with a full body stretch flow, no props required. Blocks are optional. We're going to begin standing at the top of your space. Bring the feet together. Roll the shoulders back and down. Bring yourself to the present moment by bringing awareness to physical sensations, the breath, the balance. Arrive. On an inhale, reach the arms wide and overhead. Lift up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. And clap if you want to. That was a bug. Relax over the legs. Take any kind of movement you need to warm up your body today. Hands down, step the right foot back to a lunge. Feel a stretch in the back foot. Start to feel the right hip flexor. Left foot back, plank pose. Feel as though you are floating away. Pull in the core, squeeze the legs. Grip the mat with the fingers. Slowly lower all the way down, elbows in close. Untuck the toes, cobra. Squeeze the legs strong and lift up halfway. Use the upper back strength, elbows in close. And release. Press up to a tabletop. From here, untuck the toes, one round of cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Neutral. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. We're back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet if you want to, need to. Press into the front part of the hands, open up across the chest. We're going to bring the right foot between the hands for a lunge. Strong lifted back leg. Lunge twist, left hand down, right arm up. Right hand back down. Press off the back foot and fold over both legs. Round up. Continue to move. Arms reach wide and overhead. Look up at the hands. Breathe in at the top. And exhale, fold. Hands down. Left foot back. Lunge. Draw in the core as the hips begin to open. Right foot back, plank. Lower to your knees if you need to. We're going to Chaturanga. Lower down halfway, elbows in close. Go slow. Inhale, upward facing. Let's linger in this first upward dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Weight in the front part of the hands. Tops of the feet press down. Pull the chest through. Downward dog. Long exhale. Bring the left foot between the hands. Lunge. Lunge, twist. Right hand down. Left arm opens. left hand back down. Step up to the top of the mat. Bring the feet together. Let's inhale, halfway lift. And fold over. Longer legs. Press to stand, palms touch. Notice how you've already shifted your energy. Your oxygen is circulating through the body. Turn to face the long edge of the mat. Step your feet wide. Hands to hips and fold forward over separate legs. Knees and feet face forward. Weight is forward. Halfway lift. Prepare to twist. Right hand stays down. Open up to the left. Press down through the right hand. Keep the entire left arm in view. And switch. Left hand down, right arm up. Don't worry about how much you twist or can reach with the right hand. We want to feel this rotation in the torso. Right hand back down. Hands to hips. Stand up. Big step to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms reach wide and overhead. Lift up, maybe a back bend. Lift out. Fold forward. We're going to place the hands on the mat in front of you. Step the feet about mat width, heels in, toes out. You're going to squat down. Try to keep the heels down, shoulders away from the ears. Elbows press the legs open. Try not to roll. And on the arches of your feet. Ooh, we haven't done this in a while. Remember, when you practice with me every day, you're kind of always in the same place as me, so let's hang out. Share this with a friend, and then they can hang out too. Release. Place the hands on the mat in front of you. Straighten the legs. Bring the feet together. And fold. Stand up. Draw in the core as the hips open. The lower back's going to want to arch. Let's reel that in. Use some strength to control the stretch. All right, turn to face the long edge of the mat again. Warrior two, left side. Turn the left toes out. Align the outside edge of the right foot with the top or the short edge of the mat. Arms are going to reach side to side. You've bent the left knee. Squeeze the left glute to keep the knee opening out. Draw the right arm back a little bit more and feel that great stretch across the shoulders and chest. Straighten the left leg, hands to hips for balance if you need it. Turn the right toes out, bend the right knee. Remember what we said about the core. The hips are opening, so the back's going to want to arch. Draw it in, arms side to side. You can smile if you want. Press the right leg straight, hands to hips. Turn the right foot forward. Big step to the top of the mat, feet together. Bend both knees, sit down in Utkatasana. Awkward pose, arms reach overhead, shoulder width. Fingertips reach away from the tailbone. Fold forward. Bend the knees and sit down. Scoot back. Reverse tabletop, feet hip width. Hands are behind you. Press and lift. And sit down. Cross your feet at the ankles, tabletop. One cat-cow, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Neutral. Bring the knees together, maybe hip width distance. We're going to try to sit between the feet. So feet are on the outside. You are sitting in between them. You might feel the top of the thighs. If this is too much, you're going to start all the way up here and over time gradually sit back. This is really good for your knees, even if you have knee issues. Try to keep the knees down. If you can, we're going to walk back to your elbows. Maybe you can lie down and hold up as elbows overhead. It's a pretty deep quad stretch. Also, you're not necessarily trying to arch or flatten. Find somewhere in between. Maybe try different goals. Like maybe you want to arch one day, flatten the next. It's rainy and Florida cold here today. Florida cold meaning high 78. Surprised my dad didn't turn the heat on last night. All right, we're going to release out, come back to a tabletop. And stretch out the legs back to a downward dog. Lower the knees to the mat. Lie down on your back. So bring your feet out and around. Lie down. I don't know why I put my hair back up. All right, from here, hug the right knee into the chest. Use some bicep strength. Interlace the fingers all the way to the webbing. Twist. Guide the right leg across to the left. Ooh, that felt good on my back. Right arm reaches away from you, right palm down. Try to keep the shoulder down. And breathe. Release. Full body stretch between the sides. Left knee in. Feel some pressure in the left hip flexor. And twist. Guide the left leg across to the right. Reach the left arm out and away from you, palm down, unless that irritates the shoulder. Use the breath to encourage some openness across the chest, more room to breathe in the rib cage. And come back to center. Full body stretch. Arms overhead, feet reach away from you, not lift. Well, they might lift in a second. Happy baby, they're going to lift. Soles of the feet face the ceiling, knees are wide, elbows go on the inside of the knees. Reach for the pinky edge of the feet, edges. You might rock side to side. If you want to make this a little more intense, you're going to Try to uncurl the tailbone. This will press into the hands. Draw the knees into the chest. Place one hand on top of each knee. You can even get a pretty decent grip on the kneecap, and that's good for hand strength. We're going to draw some circles with the knees in the same direction. So when I first started doing this, I would be like really little, and that might feel good. But don't be afraid to explore some of the range of motion. Feel a little circle go around the tailbone. And switch directions. This one's good for lower back pain and just preventing it. I could like watch TV doing this for a really long time in one direction, like 5 minutes straight, and then I'd hear this quiet little pop. It felt good. Okay, set the feet on the mat. Hip width, heels pretty close to the fingertips. Bridge. Press down, peel vertebrae off. Peel the spine off the mat one vertebrae at a time. Try not to let the knees splay. If you have the space, you're going to interlace the fingers underneath the back, tuck the shoulders under one at a time, and press down through the heels, press down through the forearms. And release. While you're releasing, scoop the tailbone forward and imagine setting one vertebrae down at a time. Top, middle, lower back, tailbone. The whole spine is down. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees open up. If this made your back arch, that's okay. Just retuck the tailbone. Hands can go one on the heart or stomach, both on the heart or stomach. Wide might feel nice for some energy, some lifting up. So the elbows might not be straight, but I like this because it gets across the whole chest. Breathe. Allow the eyes to close for a moment. Soften the temples. Keep the body still. Blink the eyes open. Feel the light. And then use your hands, if you'd like, to help bring your knees back together. Sit to one side or rock up to seated. And turn to face the long edge of the mat. Let's sit up tall. Roll the head and neck around. And left arm reaches up and over. Reach through the side of the body. Keep the left sit bone down. Try not to dip forward. You can press down and away with the right hand for a little extra. Lift up, switch sides. Right arm up and over. and sit up. Rotate the torso toward the right leg. We're going to keep the left sit bone down as you walk over and across. Nose, not really nose to knee, more like nose beyond the knee. Keep the left sit bone down. You're going to feel this down the left side of the back. Smooth out the breath to really get into the torso. Now let's open up to the side like we did the first time, over to the right. Find a little bit more space. And lift up, hold still for a moment. Just feel what's going on the left side of your body. I don't know why I did it like that. Okay, now rotate toward the left leg. And take your time as you walk over, because you want to stretch and hold this lengthening along the right side of the back. Might feel a little awkward, that's okay. You know, if you can reach for something too, that might help. Like your pet, if he's there, like. Or like there's like something else you really want, like some money. Just kidding. And open up to the side. I was just thinking about, like, I wonder what everybody would insert. Like, what would you reach for? Like, what could you put there to put somewhere, like, up and over to the side? Like, what could you imagine? Is there, like, a puppy to pet? Or, like, I don't know, maybe, like, candy? Or what are you reaching for? It could be, like, a goal. Okay, sit up. Here we go, getting chatty, I'm in a good mood today. It's early. Inhale, lift the arms above the head, lengthen the torso. And twist to the right, stay tall. Right hand behind you, left hand to the right knee. Release through center, arms reach wide and overhead. And twist to the left. And closing breath. Inhale, reach the arms wide, lift the arms above your head. Breathe in at the top. Exhale. Hands lower down. Again, close the eyes for just a few rounds of breath. Relax the muscles of your face, the temples, the eyelids. Your presence is everything. Be grateful for your presence. I am grateful for your presence. And this is your reminder that you have everything you need right now. This space, this calm, it's always here. Gets a little hard to find. Make sure you revisit it every day so you don't lose your way. Let's blink the eyes open. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste. It's rainy and cold. I actually drank my coffee hot this morning. I do that like every once in a while, or usually like at a restaurant. Okay, so good morning. Have you added me on Instagram yet? I've actually been posting, and I posted a really cute video of Caesar, or reels of Caesar and Cleo next to some lions. Like, well, you'll see. Just check out Instagram. It's BluYoga, BLU.fit. And I had something else. Have you checked out my Calm Human Life Rainstorm channel yet? It's pretty cool, I think. And what else? Like like that clip there. Thank you so much for being here. I don't think I want a smoothie today. I want like hot breakfast, like oatmeal. Thank you, thank you. You're my favorite people. I appreciate hanging out with you every day. Namaste.